Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a more general reading, and in this one we are going to see which dream of yours is going to become your reality soon in the near future. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to your intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this pearl circle. Let's see what dream of yours is about to become true. And we've got justice, cheerfulness, ace of pentacles, despair, 3 of cups, and widower. You guys, I'm getting 2 storylines here. For one portion of you, I'm looking at a relationship here, some kind of romantic situation, a connection. For others, it's either finance related or related to some kind of project, some kind of achievement here that you've been trying to ground, to grow, to nourish. But let's see, let's start from the very beginning. The past energy. What am I feeling? It feels like there was, overall for everybody of you, there was some kind of situation that was bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, was inspiring you a lot. But it wasn't getting solid. It wasn't getting to the point of being solid, being grounded, being long-lasting, stable. And for some of you, even legal with this justice, regardless of whether this is a relationship or your job, your business, some kind of idea. Yeah, something that you wanted to bring into this world, to grow. It's almost like, yes, it was all fun and interesting, and I was enjoying it in the process, but there wasn't enough, for example, equal give and take. The amount of effort I put into this is not, I'm not getting the same amount back. I'm not feeling like there's this sense of balance, equality, equal give and take, stability. That is something that was lacking. Almost like a promise that this will not be taken away from me. And again, for some of you it will be a connection, because I'm getting the romantic theme here. For others it will be, for example, if you're a business owner or you're trying to get legal support, or maybe, I'm not really good with business terms, but you know, when people start something off but they don't have enough documents, or they don't feel like whatever enterprise they have or whatever project they're working on, it's like it's not mine completely. Might be taken away from me eventually. Like, it's all fun and games now, but what happens in a year? What if it's going to be taken away from me because of economy or whatever it is, politics, different reasons. And I feel like the same dynamics would go for a relationship if this is something you've been dreaming about. For example, you've been in a happy relationship more often than not. It was a happy union, you were having fun together, wonderful dates, excitement, romance, but you were like, oh, it's all fun, but I don't feel like I can depend on this person. I don't see that they're serious about me. I don't see a future between us, because of the dynamic that we have right now. It's almost like when, you guys, I'm so sorry for the drilling above me. It's almost like when will there be this promise that this is going to last? For example, a proposal for some of you. For others, it's taking this relationship to a stage of commitment, exclusiveness. Okay, we are a couple here. If for quite some time you've been friends with benefits, or just hookups, something like that. Because it's been interesting. There was a lot of celebrating, possibly a lot of getting together, spending good time together, and maybe even the talks about a future, but not enough that tangible, serious step or offer was not issued, if I can say that, because I keep looking at the Ace of Pentacles right in the middle of your spread, clarified by despair. This is lacking, and I'm not happy about it. The stability in it is lacking, the seriousness almost and grounded nature of this. And if I'm talking about a project and a business, like, is it going to sustain me for years ahead? Is it going to be mine and I'll be able to work on it without fear, without maybe other people attacking it or trying to take it away from me? If it's a relationship, when are we going to get serious? When will the other person level up and take that step, whatever step that is? Maybe even to ask you out. But no, I feel like for many of you it's not as simple even to asking you out as asking you out. It's something more profound, something more tangible and real. And I do see a progress in the situation. In this desire of yours, I do see a progress with this Three of Cups and Widower. Somebody here feels like they've lost out on an opportunity, on a good opportunity. But again, the Three of Cups being here, I don't feel like it will happen right away. Especially if this is a relationship, I don't feel like what you're yearning for, what you're hoping for, the ultimate destination you want to arrive at, it's going to take some time, but there will be baby steps that are going to be taken in the near future with the Three of Cups and Widower. Maybe getting together more, maybe being able to talk more together. Let me clarify this Three of Cups. Yeah, I know that this can be confusing, two storylines, but again, a few of you are interested in love. People who chose this reading, and others are more interested in money, stability, groundedness. What is this Three of Cups about for pile 1? Yeah, you guys. And if there has been a separation or difficulties in a relationship or misunderstandings in some connection of yours, and you've been having trouble sleeping and concentrating, staying focused and calm because of this whole situation, things are going to get lighter, more promising, more optimistic, positive. There will be more communication again. We clarified the Three of Cups with the Nine of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. If you're waiting for an apology, it's coming. If you're waiting for an offer of like a kind, generous, loving, romantic gesture, it's coming. Clarity is coming. Stable or clear, profound conversation is coming with the Ace of Swords. And also we've got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That same pentacle that you're waiting for, it is coming, but in a more low-key tone, I want to say. But I do see a progress again in this connection or situation. It is going to take time. It just needs time. Yeah, what else? What else am I feeling? A new beginning. I feel like your heart right now is yearning for a new beginning or renewal. A new promising start. A new fresh chapter. In order to arrive at stability and secure foundation later on in the future, and apply it how it fits with your life and whatever is happening or has been happening for you so far. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see. We've got the Sun. Yeah, this is the wish fulfillment card. This is the pure, heartfelt desire, intention, and happiness. Happiness is coming your way. Don't worry. Don't worry. And it's a major arcana as well. Joy, celebration again. It's very strong energy of celebration here for many of you. This could be in the form of reunion. This could be in the form of celebrating a big event, anniversary, I don't know, childbirth, wedding even for some of you, with this Justice, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups, very possible. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. I'm loving this. Let's start here. We have this card Choose Wisely, which is like the Seven of Cups energy in traditional tarot. I feel like this was your struggle. Is it good for me? Trying to figure out, is it even good for me? Is this what I want? Is this what's meant for me? Because it's been possibly difficult or confusing, or was taking a long time, or kind of felt like it was taken away from you. Is this really what I want? Is this really what my heart wants? Or is it for the superficial aspect of this desire? For some reason I'm sensing with this Justice, Ace of Pentacles, something, how do I put it into words? A desire that might be impressive to other people if it manifests for you. For some of you it could be the case, and you're like, but do I really want it? Do I really? Is it what my heart wants right here, right now, at this time, in this period of my life? And I feel like you also had your options, and the fact that you had options, choices, it was even more confusing. Which one do I choose? Which one is the best for me? Then we've got this card, Envy. Very interesting. Maybe you guys are seeing people around you receiving right now what it is that you want. Opening their businesses, getting married, getting into committed relationships, becoming abundant, prosperous, and you're like, what? I'm trying to manifest exactly that, and it's happening for everybody around me. What is going on in this world? Where is the fairness and justice? And yeah, there might be a little bit of a shadow coming up to the surface in you, like, I'm feeling jealous, I'm not feeling good about it, I wish I was in that place. It's totally normal, we're all human, and we have egos and societal programming, totally fine. And as always, I always say, if you see a certain person receiving the exact same manifestation that you are trying to achieve or bring into your life, that's the universe saying to you, you are next. You are next. That is why you're seeing it right now. Like a heads up. You're on the right track. And then we've got this card, Music and Harmony. Yeah, very similar card to this Three of Cups, to this cheerfulness. Some kind of celebration is happening for you guys. I don't know what it is. Could possibly be like wonderful dates, romance, being romanced, being cherished, loved. I would say getting together with friends, but for me, I'm not getting much friendship energy. More so it would be like one-on-one, like a date, I'm sensing here. Yeah. And with this widower, it could also be something coming from the past that is becoming more harmonious, that is becoming more peaceful, clearing away of everything that is sad and like blockages in the situation. And with this music, I do feel really good times being spent together with somebody, enjoying yourself, having fun, enjoying life, not worrying about the future, because somehow it does feel good, somehow it does feel hopeful, like on some deep internal level. I don't have to worry about this anymore, or I just don't anymore, because I know I'll arrive at my destination, at my final picture of my happiness, one way or another. Then we've got this card, Happiness. Happiness itself. Absolutely, very happy times are ahead, and I certainly see your dream becoming a reality, whatever it is. Whether business growth, establishing something, making it stable, and then celebrating it, or a reunion, or a wonderful opportunity in love life that is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and just the sense of, my heart is full. My heart is so full. I want to sing, I want to dance, everything is finally good. And then we've got this card, Taking Risks. Yeah, it might feel like, especially with this Choose Wisely, you might feel a little bit intimidated or confused, like, what do I do? There's this sense of subtle anxiety. Should I go for it or not? Like what my past experience says one thing, my heart says another thing. Should I try? Should I not? And there's this indication of taking a risk. Like better, what is the expression? I'm not sure if there is one in English. Like when it's better to do something and regret about having done that rather than regret about having not done that. Make sense? I think it does. Hopefully. I really love that expression, and it's true for me every time I feel like, should I do it, should I not? If the losses are not too huge, I'm gonna do it. Because if I don't, I'll often be like, what? Should have tried, should have given it, tried a little. Who knows how it would work out. Definitely taking a risk. Maybe travel is involved here with this eagle flying, taking a flight, movement, journey, some kind of new wonderful beginning here that potentially can bring you a lot of happiness. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What dream of yours is going to manifest soon? What dream of yours is going to become your reality soon? Okay. We've got 2 cards, and look at them, that turned around immediately. The first card we've got here is the dream. And it says, something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. Beautiful. Yeah, again, as we were seeing with that Ace of Swords, communication is coming, clarity is coming. Communication with your friends, with your family, with a certain person in your life that will give you more insight into what's going on and what's possible in the future. Maybe you're having prophetic dreams, or you just received an answer in your dream. Like a very strange dream. Why did I dream that? What was all of it about? I feel like there was a symbol or an answer for you in regards to this situation and how it's going to eventually resolve. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams, guys. And now we've got this card, Harmony, and it says power, self-confidence, productivity. This gives me the Empress energy. And again, Harmony. Did we have? Yes, we did. This card, Harmony. Again, bringing more harmony in any situation that was confusing, that was unstable, that was like almost like dual. It can be this, but it can be that. And I don't know what this really is. I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like, I have no idea how to even look at this. I'm very conflicted. And I do see that you'll see the bigger picture and be able to feel more harmonious and balanced about the situation within yourself. And happy overall. And your confidence will rise as well. What do we have at the bottom? We've got Evolution card. Earth changes, climate change, transformation. Absolutely. Leveling up. Achieving some kind of new level of satisfaction in life with this dream. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What dream of yours is going to become reality soon? Okay, you guys, we've got this card Sorrow, and it's very, very interesting to me because in your future position with this 3 of Cups, we also have Widower. It's somehow related to something that you've lost in the past, something that caused you, made you shed tears, made you feel sad, made you feel like life wasn't fair, starting with the Justice as your past position. Life wasn't fair, life didn't provide you with something that you worked hard for, or really try to manifest. And I feel like this sorrow will turn into something much more positive, like those tears will be wiped, possibly kissed. And we have this card Expectancy at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this is something you've been expecting or hoping or wishing and waiting for. This card also very often gives me fertile energy, like conception, pregnancy, children coming to people into their life. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What dream of yours is going to become true soon? And we've got this card Alchemy. It says your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself and the world around you. Let go of the struggle and feel the beauty inside you. Allow all to just be, and just be you. Beautiful, just like with that card, harmony and productivity, self-empowerment. Maybe you felt like you are not good enough for this dream, for this manifestation. Maybe you felt like you have to work harder. Maybe you felt like you have to be somebody else, look like somebody else, talk like somebody else, be smarter, be more influencing, or like be more interesting, for example, or to earn this manifestation somehow. And it's a beautiful message here that you're worthy and you're beautiful just as you are. It's important to find peace within you about the situation and about who you are. Whatever it is, I feel like you deserve it inherently. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whether it's abundance, stability, or a stable relationship, happiness, harmony in your love life. And at the bottom we also have this card, Aura of Love. And it says the union of light and dark, of earth and sky, balancer of anima and animus, the merger of two souls. Acknowledge the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, both yin and yang, to create a perfect balance. So many messages of balance, of harmony. Again, we opened your reading with justice here. For some of you it's coming into a balanced, stable union here. But again, I do feel like it's a consequence of work you've done on yourself, of finding your own balance, your own stability within yourself. Let's get some tea leaf cards, you guys, to wrap up your reading. Pile 1. What dream of yours is going to become your reality soon? Okay, the first card we've got here is Inkpot, and it says problems to be resolved. Yeah, I do feel like it's nagging on you, the situation. It feels like unfinished business or something you have to work harder on. And there's this desperation, and it's like, when is this going to improve or change or resolve? I feel like you're very preoccupied with this. Then we've got this card Vulture, and it says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Very interesting. And you guys remember the envy card we had here? Could be also that people are envious of you, or maybe you're surrounded by somebody who just like people that don't vibe with you. You don't feel comfortable around them. You don't feel like sharing your dreams, sharing about yourself, and it causes you like to watch your back or feel kind of uncertain. Insecure, I want to say insecure. And this whole situation is kind of heavy on you. And the people around you not being understanding or sensitive enough, I would say. Oh my gosh, these cards can be intense. We've got this card Bat, and it says take care, enemies are working against you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, to be honest, in your main spread I don't get much mean or hostile energy. The Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. It's more so a perception of yours, I would say. Maybe this is how you see your environment. Maybe you are in the stage of life where you struggle to trust people, struggle to trust their intentions, and always on watch out, look out, what's the expression? Then we've got this card Fire, and it says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. This could be a connection that we are talking about. Emotions are running high, and maybe you are a fire sign, or both of you are fire signs, or your person is a fire sign. Definitely a lot of chemistry here, and like it's not a neutral connection. It's like very it can be very extreme, the emotions you are feeling in the situation towards another person, towards this connection situation. Yeah, something that triggers you, I would even say. Then we've got this card Rabbit, and it says too much concern with sexual matters. Could be somebody, maybe you are born in the year of a rabbit in Chinese horoscope. A person you are dealing with could be a rabbit. Yeah. And it's interesting because I was feeling that there is more lightheartedness, especially if this is a relationship with this cheerfulness, Three of Cups. There could be more lightheartedness and focus on physicality, focus on chemistry in this connection, on physical relationship, rather than grounding it, rather than making it real, stable, working on it together, bringing it to this justice, which is the energy of Libra, 7th house, responsibility, partnership. And so far it has been something quite different, I feel, for many of you. Yes, maybe we have good intimate life, but I'm not sure whether, is this everything this connection can give me? Is there something more? Will we get to a new stage, new level? As I was saying, maybe you were friends with benefits, but you were hoping to become committed partners to each other with your person. For me, it almost feels like this is the gateway to something bigger. The chemistry, the passion that you have together is like a propelling force that should be the focus. The times you spend together, the good times. And then we've got this card Sunrise, finally a good card. And it says new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Yeah, beautiful, harmonious, fresh start that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And we also had the Sun at the bottom of your deck, you guys. Beautiful manifestation. Celebration, again, the energy of celebration is coming through so strongly. Then we've got this card Flute. And it says disappointment in a friend or lover. Again, that same situation. If this is a relationship, I keep coming to relationship, but you guys, I'm just going with the messages. If it's not a relationship reading that you're interested in, please take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Yeah, I do feel like the dynamics you've been in with your certain specific person has been quite disappointing, has not been what you've been hoping for yourself. Like, I see myself in a good relationship, I see myself being cherished, loved, in a stable, equal partnership, and both people are showing up to the same extent, giving to the same extent. Yeah. And it seems like the other person is just here for good times. Could be this is where you've been in regards to the situation. This is how you've been thinking and how you've been perceiving the situation. Being quite disappointed. Then we've got this card Carrot, and it says opportunity or windfall. Beautiful. Yeah, something is going to make you really happy. That's for sure. Really, really happy. With the take risks as well, you guys, this card we had here with harmony. An opportunity is going to show itself to you. Again, maybe reuniting with this person, reconnecting, talking. Yeah, maybe for others it's connected to the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning, connected to finances, to money, especially with this carrot, like harvest of some sort. Then we've got this card Club, and it says someone will try to make you do something against your will. Very interesting. Discernment, you guys, discernment. And good personal boundaries. This is very important. I feel like for some of you it's something that you've already experienced. For others, this is something that you should be, oh my gosh, why am I zoning out today? My English is not working. Yeah, trying to stand your ground. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is my truth, especially with this Justice, with the Ace of Pentacles. I want the real deal. I want stability. I want happiness. I want long term. I don't want to play around. I don't want any mind games. Let's not do this. I'm not here for it. That kind of thing. If you want to say no, say no. Don't say yes because you want to please that other person, because you want to be a good person in their eyes. Yeah. Stand up for yourself. Even if it's a friend, even if it's family, even if it's people around you who are jealous of you on some level, like making you do something for them. because they don't feel good about your happiness. Yeah. Then we've got this card Spear, and it says heartache over what you no longer have. This is coming through very strongly in your reading, you guys. Remember that sorrow card we've got? And the feeling I was getting, something that you've lost, it could come up to the surface in some way. You'll be able to resolve this. You'll be able to come to peace about the situation. Work on this. Again, if it's a relationship, could be a reunion, could be just communication, finally seeing eye to eye, talking. And eventually it will bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of this harmony within you and contentment. Then we've got this card Axe. And again, it says forces working against you. What is this about? Oh my gosh. What is this about? Again, I don't feel like there are too many bad people around you. This might be something that you are perceiving. Could be jealousy, but it's just people feeling bad about their own life. Envy and jealousy. This is why they are projecting onto you their negativity, being passive-aggressive towards you. And it might feel like, oh, this person totally hates me and they want me to destroy me. When in fact they're just jealous of how you look, what's going on in your love life, how you live, maybe how much you earn. It's just, yeah, it's always ricocheting back to those people who are sending evil eye or being jealous of others. Never really sticks to those who have pure intentions and pure hearts. And then we've got this beautiful card, wonderful card to end on, is Archway. You guys, you'll see. And it says new opportunities, possibilities and paths opening up. Yeah, finally the door that was closed is opening up for you. The door that you've been knocking on, like trying to get it open, it's going to open for you. With the sunrise, new creative ideas, new fresh start. With the sun at the bottom of your deck, with harmony, happiness. Definitely, for some of you again, travel could be involved here with this arc. With this opening of an opportunity. Like your path ahead is going to be easier to walk on from now on. You'll feel lighter, you'll feel happier. I want to get a final advice for you guys. Pile 1. What advice do you need right now? We've got 2 cards, very interesting. And we've got this card Choices again. Remember we had this card Choose Wisely? Something about making the right choice here is important. And it says, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Yeah, I want to say that right now you are the holding the reins of your life, of your destiny. There's something about will, free will, about you, the ball being in your court. Which path do I take right now? This one that seems maybe safe, that other people are taking, or this one that my heart is yearning to walk, to experience. Yeah, listen to your intuition for sure. That's important. And then we have this beautiful card Synchronicity. I'm going to read you the message. And it says, are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they are being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps. Remember, as I was saying, maybe you're seeing people around you, I don't know, getting promoted, opening up their successful business, buying a house, getting married, getting into committed relationships. And you're like, why do I keep seeing the same scenario all over and over around me? Like all of my relatives got, I don't know, married, my cousins, all of my neighbors are celebrating something. Like the same kind of story and picture. Maybe you are talking, like seeing people holding conversations about something that you want very often around you. Maybe you turn on a TV and you see a show and it's about something that you want or an important issue in your life. Again, it could be as small as repeating numbers, symbols that you see, hearing names, important names to you. So synchronicities, they're helping you right now. Watch out. There will be, as we described the dream, there will be a breakthrough, an insight that you will receive from all of this. So this is what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this leaf pearl. Let's see what wish of yours is going to become true soon, become reality soon. We've got the 6 of Wands, Consolation, 10 of Swords, Wife, the Hangman, and Enemy. Very interesting. Ooh. For some reason, you guys, I feel like your self-esteem really suffered recently, or in the recent past for you. It's almost like you've been trying to achieve something, and for me it does feel like your dream is somehow related to societal expectations. It's something that if you had or achieved, you would be received well in society. Maybe you would be somehow protected, or people would respect you, or you would just fit in good in society. You won't have to worry about being odd or strange or not having that important thing that maybe everybody else is having, or people see it as something crucial or respectable. Yeah, for some of you it could be a marriage, for others it could be like a home situation, stable relationship, just all of those milestones, achievements, but somehow it's missing you. Like it's either being delayed, or it's there's this feeling that you are, I don't know why, but I'm feeling that you're picky, you guys, that you're very particular about this, even though you want it very much, but you yourself are delaying it somehow. You yourself are delaying it. Almost like you need more time, or you need to be prepared, or you need the right input from other people, or the right person for that matter. Whatever it is, I feel like you almost wanted to distance yourself from this dream, from this realization of this dream, from this desire. I want to pull back, and I don't want to give too much energy into this anymore. And if I'm being made to wait, then it probably makes sense. Probably makes sense. Even though I want this so much. Maybe there is a deeper reason. Maybe there is a bigger reason for why it's not happening for me just yet. But again, it does feel like a disappointment. Especially now, you might be going through this crisis, period, existential crisis, like, oh, what's going on in my life? What's happening? Where am I headed? I feel like all my dreams are shattering, and I'm totally in this open field. I don't know why I'm getting this imagery, open field, and I have no idea what's my next destination. Where am I going to be tomorrow? It's like how I thought my life would be by this time, by this age maybe that I am, by this period in my life, but by this stage. It's nothing like what I was imagining in the past, and who I am myself, it's nothing like who I thought I would be. And I don't get much negative tone to it. It's more so like, who knew? Maybe in the past, when you were younger, you thought, well, by the age of, I don't know, 25, I'll be married with 3 kids and be the CEO of some sort of company, and people will be respecting me, and I will be financially stable and secure. And now you are, I don't know, 30, and you are single as a Pringle, you are spiritually inclined, maybe you are traveling the world, and you haven't settled yet, you are really still growing, still discovering yourself, still getting to know yourself, and totally different from what your expectations were in the past. And I want to say that I'm feeling your life is very different from the lives of people around you. It's like 2 worlds for some reason. And maybe your dream was related to becoming more like people around you, more like society, having those stable core things that everybody else is having, but that all of those things are being delayed. And again, for many of you, it could be having a family or some kind of stability, some kind of safety net, maybe feeling settled, like, okay, this is where I live and I'm going to find the perfect living situation. Everything is kind of up in the air. But again, you are adjusting. I feel like you're very flexible people. You are still adjusting. Like anyway, you're adjusting to this. You've learned to do it so far. I don't feel like the situation is like destroying you mentally, emotionally even. It's like, well, it is what it is. Let's see what life has in store for me from now on. I'm gonna wait if I have to wait. I wanna see the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story to all of this. We've got the Queen of Swords. Remember I was saying that you are very picky? This is where it's confirmed, the very picky energy. Somebody who's like, if I'm not gonna have it exactly as I want it, I'm not accepting your offer or whatever it is. Maybe in the heart of hearts you want to receive something, again, stability, family, committed relationship, whatnot. You want it, like it warms your heart, but then your mind gets activated and you are starting to see little cracks, people's flaws, and misunderstandings and values not aligning, and possible difficulties in the future, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not up for it. I'm not doing this. This is not right. I deserve better, or I know better, and just, yeah. Maybe some of you have been in a relationship and it was getting serious, and then you broke it off, then you left. And it's like, it was almost there. It was hopeful. It was giving me some kind of reassurance, but nah. Don't trust this. Maybe the person did something that was a little bit out of their integrity, and you were like, it was just immediately for you. No way. No way. Maybe it's something that's coming from your childhood. You're not... you learned that I have a phrase in my mind, but it just escaped me. Oh, maybe it will come back. Just a second. From the early years, I learned that I want to love people. Oh, what is this? It perfectly fits the situation, the energy that I'm feeling, but it's just I cannot recreate it word to word. But I also learned to see, to distinguish whether the love I have for people is greater. Oh, what is this? My memory, you guys, is getting worse with age, and I'm trying to stay sober and, well, not sober, sane and sharp. Especially English and languages in my head. I'm trying to distinguish whether the love I have for people is greater than the pain that they cause me. Something like that. I'm definitely not recreating it word for word, but for some reason it's something I'm feeling for you. The love I have for them is greater than the way they hurt me. Yeah, I think you get the gist. Exactly the energy of the Queen of Swords. Somebody who doesn't take any bullshit. Even if she is being offered the world, the mansions, the riches, the luxury, but then you don't treat her right. You don't, I don't know, you do the smallest thing that makes you feel less than, she doesn't want everything else that you're offering her. That's the feeling I'm getting here for some reason. I don't know why. And this is why I was saying that you are somebody who pushed back this manifestation. And I'm not saying that you've done wrong or that you should be guilty about it. No way. This is your experience, and it was meant to be if it happened. There's definitely a bigger reason for all of it. For example, if this relationship, this is for another person to level up, to grow, to learn from this relationship. Or if there is meant to be a new person, a better person for you, then you need time to prepare yourself for this. Again, I'm sensing delay and an ending, but it's very almost like because of your attitude. Oh my gosh, you guys, please don't take it wrong. I'm not saying it in a bad way. It's just somebody who knows their worth, and things won't slip by with them. And I can totally relate to that in many ways. I've got Saturn in my first house. I'm not playing, like, I'm really straight with people. I used to be very loving, and in relationships and friendships I used to be very loving and kind and like, oh, it's okay that you forgot to text me back. Oh, it's okay. Now you're not texting me back once? Don't text me at all. Don't text me at all. Yeah. I'm very resentful in that way, so can totally relate to the Queen of Swords energy that you might have been in. Anyway, let's look at your further cards, you guys. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful energy. The first card we've got here is New Moon and Promise. Promise. And again, I do feel like it was promising. There was a promise, initial promise here, in whatever the situation is. Again, about family, stability, relationship. You saw it, but then again it got delayed, or it got somehow, there were bumps on the road. But in the future there will be a new beginning with this new moon energy. You might have to wait a little bit, but it's going to happen, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy, you guys. And I love how these two people are sitting and embracing each other by the river or a sea. Maybe it somehow describes your dream, your manifestation, something that you want to become your reality. And again, as I was saying, it will bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, because we've got this card, Rejoice in Celebration. Again, could be reunion, could be just a wonderful time with your friends, with your family, with your certain specific loved one here, celebrating maybe a birthday, or yeah, just having good time, good time. Letting go of resentment, possibly letting go of the things like that are weighting you down or hurt, especially with this Hangman and Enemy. Yeah, clearing away all of the darker, murky feelings that you have about this whole situation. Forgiving, again, I'm sensing here. And we also have this card, Attachment. Very similar card. Maybe there is something from your childhood that you're attached to. Again, this type of behavior, or some sort of programming, or prejudices, or patterns of thinking that almost like make you less tolerant, or make you harsh, or blunt with people, or unforgiving, or just very radical attachments to how things should be done. This is how I know we should proceed here. And if you waver, if you do something different, I'm gonna yeah, there will be hell to pay. Yeah, just I'm getting a very badass energy from you for some reason. Even though your heart just wants all of those same things that everybody else wants. You just, yeah, you're very particular. You're a very particular person. Let's say that. I'm getting a lot of Aquarian energy here, Pisces energy for some reason. So attachment, and I love that the next card right after this one was Freedom. It's almost like attachment, freedom from the attachment, freedom from the things that are keeping you shackled, from the things that are keeping you stuck. Again, it could be thinking patterns, it could be the way you've been living your life so far. It could even be like a physical place, environment, conditions, living situation, untruths that you used to believe in. getting freed from all of it, releasing yourself from this cage. And the final card we've got here is Gateway. Beautiful. And I feel like the traditional, well, not traditional, well, I guess traditional meaning of this card in the book from this deck, it says about the period in your life where whatever you think about, whatever you want to manifest, it's like a magical period. It comes very fast. Desires manifest really, really fast with this Gateway card and the unicorn. Like all of those manifestation routines, they will be very helpful. It's like a window of opportunity, it says, I think, even in the book. Window of opportunity. And I do feel like you are entering a new period where things are going to run more smoothly for you, especially with this promise and new moon card. Rejoice and celebration. But let's get some more messages, you guys. I know I'm not talking much about this manifestation, but again, I feel like there is a reason why I have to talk about your internal state, about in regards to all of this. I feel like it's important. Pile 2. What dream of yours is going to become reality soon? Look at this. We have this card Moonlight Goddess, and it says repressed emotions, healing, reflection. Yeah. The words that you haven't said, the emotions that you haven't expressed to a certain person in regards to a certain situation. I feel like there will be an outlet, there will be an opportunity to express those, to cleanse yourself almost, to purge all of those things. Again, sadness, resentment, maybe feeling like you were betrayed, or just this feeling of discrepancy between what I hoped it would be, what I had in my mind, that picture, and then things went sour, and just there's this conflict and bitterness. And I feel like you stored all of it inside of you and went on living your life as usual, being happy and confident and stoic. But really it was a big experience that was meant to teach you something and meant you grow, meant to help you grow and evolve and expand your heart and understanding of life and people. Yeah, let's look at the bottom of this deck. Yeah. We've got this card Night Wind, and it says facing fear, subconscious release, healing. And again, healing and releasing, I feel those things that are weighting you down. Again, it could be like resentment or hurt or pain or sadness, and maybe you were afraid that if you let yourself feel those emotions, then you would be weak, or maybe somebody can take advantage of you, or you'll end up in the same situation again, something like that. And talking about it, I feel like this will happen for you as well. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What wish of yours is going to become true soon? We've got this card Creativity. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting a new beginning in this with this card. Energy of new beginning, new fresh start. Manifesting something. This is the energy of a sacral chakra. That's where our creativity is born. That's where our manifestations are born. Something that you've been picturing, dreaming about, bringing it to reality. Even though it's been difficult, maybe there have been delays, but there's definitely a new promise, a new start here. And you will be the creator. You will be the one holding the reins of your life, choosing the direction. And at the bottom, we've got this card Expectancy. Again, you've been expecting this, you've been waiting for this for quite some time. Also with this card, I often get the feeling, the energy of fertility, of growth, of conception possibly, pregnancy for some of you. Only take it if it resonates with you, if it's your situation. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What dream of yours is going to manifest soon? Okay. And this card fell down. We've got this card sexuality. It says an influx of sexual energy is coming your way. Embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexually. To express yourself sexually, I think they meant. But anyway, in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. Again, I do feel like it's relationship related, you guys. This reading, in many ways, with this card New Promise, the new moon, rejoicing, celebration, with the wife in the middle of your spread. Maybe you had problems with your sexuality, or it wasn't very a big part of your life. Maybe you had, again, prejudices from childhood, or maybe you are religious and you're conflicted about exploring your sexuality, being free in that sense. And we also have this card freedom and attachment. But with this card showing up, I do feel like there will be improvements in your love life, you guys. In order to explore your sexuality, you very often need a partner and somebody you have feelings for. And with this card creativity, it's interesting that in astrology the house of sexuality is the 5th house, the house of romance, intimacy, good times, and it's also the house of creativity in the same way. So yeah, being more creative, more joyful, exploring new things. What do you have at the bottom of the deck? And we've got this card positive outcome, and it says there is hope. Don't give up now. Have faith, trust. The forces of love are at work behind the scenes. Expect a joyous and positive outcome. Beautiful, beautiful. And I do feel like you're slowly but surely giving up with this 10 of Swords and wife, clarifying this card right in the middle of your spread. This is where you are right now. Like, I'm done here. Not happy, not holding on to this anymore. Don't feel like it's going to happen. It must be a miracle if the situation straightens up and works out eventually. But there will be a positive outcome for you. Let's get some tea leaf cards, you guys. I forgot, I was holding them in my lap all this time. Completely forgot after the first pile. Pile 2. What wish of yours is going to become true soon? Oh wow, I'm already loving the cards, you guys. The first one we've got here is Vase, and it says Secret Admirer. With the sexuality card, with the creativity, wife, definitely somebody in the picture who has feelings for you. You might know about them, you might not. I feel like it would be different for everybody in this pile. Then we've got this card Candle, and it says you will be shown the way. Especially again if you feel totally in the dark, totally disappointed, and like I thought this was what I wanted, but it eventually disappointed me. I don't know what to do now. I thought I would be a certain person by this time in my life. You will be shown the way. You will be shown why things had to happen the way they did. There's a bigger picture again. That's what I'm feeling. Then you have this card Whale, and it says great worry over nothing. And I feel like this is the person you are. For many of you, I'm sorry for if I'm putting you down, but I'm the same. This is the person you are. Just somebody who likes to overthink, or maybe who just can exaggerate the picture to enormous sizes in their head when the situation is tiny and it can be fixed really easily. But in your head and your eyes it becomes like a huge elephant whale that's impossible to lift, or just, good imagination. Then we've got this card Flute, and it says disappointment in a friend or lover. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Disappointment, feeling like your hopes were not fulfilled, maybe the promise that somebody gave you was not delivered, and it's just like, oh, I thought everything was different. I thought we would get there. I thought this person was better. Then you guys, we've got this card Wealth, Beautiful. Yeah, so money is going to improve for you guys for sure. You'll feel emotionally as well, financially stable, secure. And right after it, we've got this card success. Beautiful. Whatever happens, you will be successful. And we opened your reading with the Six of Wands energy. And I was saying that the part of your dream is having the kind of life that would be seen as respected, as not respected. It's something that it's like a big milestone or achievement that many people notice, and they get inspired by, they get motivated by. I feel like this is what you're trying to achieve, and you will be successful at it eventually, whatever it is for you, whatever big milestone in your life. Then we've got this card Clouds, and it says temporary problems, another indication that whatever you're dealing with is going to be changed. The reality that you see right now, it's not the full picture. It's not the full picture, and it's going to fluctuate, and I feel like change very soon for you with this new moon and promise card. Then we have this card Dagger, and it says fear, worries, tense situations. Again, the energy of yours, feeling like this is a very difficult situation. I don't know what to do. Maybe I got myself into it with my interesting temperament, personality, but what can you do? How do I fix this? How? With the Ten of Swords. But again, changing your perception to more positive one. Don't make whales out of little tiny flies. Don't make the situations worse than they are. And then we've got this card Ram, and it says a stubborn, aggressive person. Maybe this is somebody you are dealing with. We could also have Aries people watching this reading, or maybe this is your significant partner, your specific person here. Yeah, every time I look at Ram, I think of Aries people. And maybe you have very different personalities, and sometimes they clash, there are conflicts, misunderstandings. And the final card, you guys, is Rainbow, and it says the most difficult part of a situation is over. This is what you have to know. Things won't get worse. Yeah, especially if you feel like, oh, it's getting worse and worse by day. You could be in that state even. No, the most difficult journey, part of your journey, you walked through it already. It's going to get better and better with time. Yeah, for sure. You're going to get freed from something as well. I want to get an advice for you guys to end this reading. Pile 2. What advice do you need right now? Yeah, perfect advice for, I feel, for your internal state right now. We've got this card Vulnerability. I'm gonna read you the message at the back of it. It says, this is a confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. I feel like this is what you're dealing with, and this whole situation is trying to show you the side of you that is compromising your happy future a little bit, or something that you need to work on, something that it's like being highlighted, the bigger lesson here for you, which is about opening up a little bit more, trusting people a little bit more, being seen as weak or maybe vulnerable, and who you really are, like metaphorically naked in front of other people, and not so discerning, not so sharp, and like been there, done that, no more excuses kind of attitude. With this vulnerability, it's almost like this is the way, and maybe you've learned it the hard way, this lesson, to be softer, to be more flexible. Yeah, to look deeper. What do we have at the bottom? We've got this beautiful card, Hello from Heaven, and it says your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. So very interesting reading, you guys. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this pearl feather. Let's see what wish of yours is going to become true, become your reality soon. And we've got the 4 of Swords, Room, 10 of Swords, Frivolity, 3 of Pentacles, and Lord. Pile 3. Oh, I feel like you've been needing rest recently. Maybe this is something that you've been doing, resting, relaxing, taking care of yourself, spending more time indoors, not socializing much. I feel like there's a lot of pulling back. I need my energy for me. I need to lick my wounds. I need a second to recuperate, to catch a breath, to be in my safety zone inside of the comfort of my home, even to sleep more, to calm your racing thoughts. Yeah, to patch your broken heart for many of you. Because with this 4 of Swords, it's the aftermath of the 3 of Swords, which is a broken heart, which is sadness, which is disappointment. It's a big lesson that you had to deal with, possibly a big loss for some of you here. There is this feeling of finishing off a chapter, a big period of your life, a huge chapter. You're wrapping it up and moving on, ending a difficult cycle. Yeah, with the 10 of Swords right in the middle of your spread. This is where you are right now. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy, but it's almost like there's nothing much here for me to hold on to. Let me clarify. I don't know why, but for some reason I wanna see more about this 10 of Swords. What are you ending, pile 3? What is this ending about? What is this 10 of Swords about? For pile 3. Some kind of stability that you had in your life, you guys. Something that was bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, good times here. But at the same time, I do feel like there was a lot of conflict as well. Conflict, misunderstandings, there's battles, not seeing eye to eye. We clarified the 10 of Swords with the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords. It's like I don't know what the situation is really. Is it my happiness, or is it like a knife to my heart? And there's this confusion. I don't even know how to see it. I can't see it for what it is. There's constant wondering, confusion, misunderstanding. What does it really hold for me? What can it offer me? And I do feel like you are trying to let go of expectation, let go of wondering what if, let go of contemplating the situation. I feel like you've done a lot of healing in the past, and now you're just like, it is what it is, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to be holding on to how things should have been. I'm not going to hold on to resentment or the way we maybe memories of who hurt who, memories of harsh words that have been said, or negative emotions that I've experienced here, disappointments. I don't want to hold on to this anymore. It's almost like I'm turning my back and moving towards peace and lightness and warmth, sunny energy. It's almost like I'm meant to feel sad or negative about this spread, but I don't. I feel like you are over tormenting and pain and disappointment. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of pulling your energy back, coming back to yourself, isolating, possibly not giving your energy to other people, dealing with your stuff. And now it's like, I just want to be free. I want to be free of possibly thoughts about a certain situation, rumination, being like, wandering. And the future energy. I do see more people coming into your life, you guys, especially if you've been stuck and lonely on your own for quite some time. There is much more support. There is much more working with others, feeling listened to, feeling seen, feeling like you're not alone. And there also could be somebody special amongst those people that come into your life. For example, you go out with friends and you meet somebody who is like wonderful on all levels, who is maybe you could start a relationship, or you could become really good friends with initially, I feel, because we've got the Three of Pentacles and Lord clarifying this card. I do feel like there will be more people that you could you will be socializing with, talking with, spending time with, maybe kind of collaborating with for some of you, and among them there will be a special person here that you will respect in many ways. You will feel good about. I'm so sorry, pile 3, my camera died, but I'm restarting. I also wanted to say, maybe some of you have been trying to manifest or wishing for better quality people in your life, better connections, friend circle, or just your soul tribe. Even if you weren't focused on relationships, romantic relationships, I feel like you just wanted to be surrounded by people who are on the same vibe, on the same wave as you are, who you speak the same language with. And this is manifesting for you. Let's look at your oracle cards. Oh, I love this. The first card we have for you guys is peace. Exactly the feeling I was getting with the Ten of Swords, where you are headed. I'm moving towards peace, moving towards clarity, balance, harmony, not feeling torn and all over the place inside of my soul, inside of my heart. Definitely moving towards better shores, where not much can shake you anymore or get you into turbulent waters or internal states. And peace with people around you, peace within yourself, with how things happened, resolved eventually. Then we've got this card, Angel of Balance, very similar energy. And I feel like balance overall in your life, balance between work life, family, relationships, friendships. Whether in the past you were, I feel like, tending to your isolating more, being more in your safety zone. And from now on your life is going to get much more balanced. And balanced relationships are coming in with the Three of Pentacles. It's where people are working on the same goal. They're very devoted. They see the final picture in the same way. Sense of togetherness. And then we've got this card, Light. And this is the Sun card in traditional tarot. Definitely a manifestation card. Card of a wish fulfillment here. And again, somehow it's connected for you guys, maybe to be, for some of you, maybe to be in the public eye, for being out there, going out. It's very proactive card, very social, a lot of self-confidence is present in this card. A lot of productivity, harmony, good self-esteem, positivity, optimism. Then we have this card, Wolf or Instinct. Beautiful. This is who you are as a person, to be honest. You have these tendencies to be a lone wolf, somebody who needs their alone time, needs the time to lick their wounds, to listen to their intuition, to do the small rituals or whatever you're doing. Not somebody who really thrives on being an extrovert, on like being social and surrounded by other people in loud environments or something like that. Very intuitive you are, very wise, and listen to your instincts. I feel like it's an important message. especially what they tell you, your intuition, your instincts, what they tell you about people around you, opportunities that come up, offers that come your way. And then we've got this card action. So definitely much more action is happening in your life soon, much more growth, much more communication, more better people around you. Maybe travel is involved for some of you, maybe travel to the sea here. Action in your personal life I'm sensing as well here, but we'll get more cards. It's just a little subtle energy I'm getting here of possibility of entering a wonderful balanced relationship here. It's almost like waking up after a slumber that you've been in, you guys. Waking up. Did I look at the bottom of your deck? No, I didn't. And we've got the King of Swords, you guys. Yeah, this is quite a cold energy. Maybe this is someone you dealt with in the past. Somebody who's not sensitive enough, who's quite radical, cold, more on the intellectual side rather than emotional, heart to heart. Or it could be the state that you were forced to go into after a certain heartbreak, a difficult situation, disappointment. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 3. What wish of yours is going to become true soon? Pile 3. We've got this card reflection, and it says illusion, self-examination, distortion. Yeah, and I feel like this is what you've been doing so far, reflecting a lot with this 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords. What am I doing? Where am I headed? Reflecting on the past, reflecting on your past behaviors, maybe the people you used to surround yourself with, the things you used to put up with. And it's like, is it what I want to see in my future? Is this how I want to live? Is this who I am? How I want to present myself to others? The people I want to be surrounded by? A lot of reflection is going on. Seeing things that are not working and getting rid of them, that are not serving you. Thinking patterns, behaviors. And at the bottom we've got this card Amethyst. And it says transformation, certainty, confidence. This is where you're headed. Stability, the sense of clarity. I finally know myself. I finally know what I want. And I'm ready to speak my truth. Finally being confident. Beautiful energy. Pile 3. What wish of yours is going to become your reality soon? Okay, I feel like this one wanted to come out, and it's the card Blessings. Beautiful. Overall, whatever you're hoping for, dreaming about right now, you guys, I feel like it's about to manifest. Yeah, somehow related to more action in your life, more people, better people in your life, more communication, more good times with others. And at the bottom we've got this card Gateway, almost like a door, new door opening for you. Possibly a door that was closed in the past. What else am I feeling here? And with this card Gateway, again, travel for some reason could be possible here with this action, gateway, like a new environment for some of you. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What wish of yours is going to become your reality soon? Going to manifest soon? You guys, I was feeling it from the beginning. I felt relationships, improvement in love life, and we've got this card Soulmate. It says love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. For some of you, I also want to say that if there has been a relationship that included ending, and you've been hoping to heal enough, to change enough, to grow enough, to give it another try, and start where you left off with another person, there is a possibility of coming back together with this Three of Pentacles, with this Angel of Balance, balancing the relationship, bringing more harmony into them. Yeah. For others, it's a totally new person that will come about, I feel, through socializing, through going out, through meeting with friends, with new people. Yeah, and at the bottom we've got this card, responsibility. It says, do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. Maybe you're someone who was prone to people-pleasing in the past, and that got you nowhere. Or taking on responsibility for others' lives, mothering them, or just being everything for everybody. Now you realize that, no, this will not do. I've got to change, I've got to do something here. And you've done a huge amount of healing, I'm sensing here, a lot of healing, so that you could arrive at a beautiful place of being surrounded by people who trust you, who respect you, who see you for who you are. Feeling seen is very powerful here. And then possibly even finding the perfect partner for yourself, or ending up with the one. Wonderful. Let's get some tea leaf cards, you guys. Tea leaf messages. Pile 3. What dream of yours is going to manifest soon? Okay, so the first card we've got here is Eagle. It says triumph over troubles, obstacles. Beautiful. Very similar energy with the Ten of Swords. How this woman, she's just walking away from all of the pain, all of the sadness, towards a better, peaceful environment, peaceful life. You're going to triumph over everything that is burdening you right now. Absolutely. I feel like many of you are already there. Then we've got this card Goldfish. And it says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Beautiful. Definitely a lot of spiritual. It's like a boost, evolution of your soul that happened in the very recent, maybe a few years. You leveled up in so many ways, you guys. Gotta be proud of yourself. Then we've got this card Skull. And it says hidden secrets can harm you. Very interesting. To be honest, this just gives me the feeling of you holding a lot to yourself, not opening up, maybe repressing certain emotions or feelings. Or it could just be that you have nobody to express yourself to, nobody to share your concerns with. And it's like just taking it all on your health, maybe on your self-esteem, on your mental health. But it's going to change for sure. There is a lot of collaboration, a lot of talking, a lot of expressing, being listened to. Yeah, totally different energy. Then we've got this card Box, and it says you will receive a gift. Yeah, it does feel like a gift of beautiful people in your life, gift of a soulmate, wonderful relationship, balance, happiness, shining bright, loving who you are, not compromising yourself, your values, speaking your truth, being very authentic. Then we've had this card Wind Chimes, and it says peace and harmony. So many indications of that. You guys are going towards peace. The first oracle card we had for you was peace as well. Then we had this card Wedge, and it says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Really interesting. Maybe this is something that you already dealt with, like people, shady friends, shady environment, family members. Maybe people have been trying to break you up with your with the partner that you had, or with a dream that you had, and it's like, who can I even trust? Maybe this is why you went into your hermitude, into your loneliness, isolation, and couldn't open up to people much, couldn't trust people much, had to lick your wounds, focus on your instincts and gut, what it was telling you about the people around you. Yeah, just because of questionable people, questionable behaviors of people in the past. Then we've got this card bridge, and it says successfully overcoming a problem, and I see it as a bridge between people and you, like people you're meant to be with, people you're meant to be surrounded by, your soulmate and you, bridges being mended or built, and yeah, beautiful understanding, kindness, support. Wonderful. Then we've got this card bird perched, and it says waiting for news, package, letter. Yeah, a lot about communication, a lot about interaction. Maybe somebody is going to call you up or text you, ask you how you're doing, whether you want to go out and meet up for coffee, talk. Just, yeah, more communication for sure. Then we have this card flute, and it says disappointment in a friend or lover. Yeah, that same energy of there was a reason for why I had to go within, why I had to distance myself from the environment. It's not just because I'm some selfish, ascetic, crazy person who cannot socialize and be acceptable by society. It's because I was hurt, or because somebody disappointed me very, very much, because they were not honest with me, because they didn't fulfill their promise, or didn't keep the secret I shared with them, whatever it is. Then we have this card clouds, and it says temporary problems. So whatever you're going through, it's about to end. I do feel like it's an ending of a difficult chapter, difficult period. The clouds will pass and the sky will be bright again for you guys. And then we have this card vulture, and it says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I feel like there still might be leftovers of this feeling, because again, it does feel like there was a lot of hurt you went through in the past. Maybe somebody in your life was trying to take away something that was yours, maybe a property or a partner or a success of some sort, and it's like, who can I trust now? I thought this was my friend, or I thought this was my partner for life. Who can I trust now if this happened? And that is why there is this feeling of anxiety, maybe feeling uncomfortable about opening up to people, getting to know them. But you are overcoming all of it. You do. You are. I should say, with the wind chimes, harmony and peace, with this triumph over trouble and obstacles. And the final card we've got is coins. Money will be coming to you. Yeah, definitely. If you've been worried about your financial situation, stability, don't worry. It will look up, it will improve. Maybe new job, a raise, or new income source, the source of income, I should say. Let's get a final advice for you guys, pile 3. Pile 3, what wish of yours? Or just an advice, a genuine advice. What advice do you need right now, pile 3? We've got this card, hello from heaven. I love this card so much. We all need it at times, especially in difficult times. It says your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. You guys repeating numbers, feathers on the ground, repeating messages around from TV, maybe people around you, strange symbols that you see. I feel like all of it is trying to reassure you and say that you're not alone on your journey, even if physically you might be alone most of the time. In spiritual sense, you are not. You are being supported, you are being guided, you are being loved from up there. You are safe, and you're totally on the right path. At the bottom we've got this card light. So beautiful. This is who you are, peaceful and light person. It says imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are, especially if you've forgotten in the messy situations from the past, through the betrayal or loneliness, if you've forgotten how beautiful your effect on others is. Yeah, healing. I feel like you've got very healing aura, very healing heart. And you are light workers. I'm getting very strong light workers energy. Very spiritual people, very peaceful people who have been through a lot in life. So this is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.